Yeah. What's going down? What's going down, my good peoples? Y'all know what time it is. New Music and Business Thursdays with Chaotic One and who?
Zilla.
Man, y'all know how we do this, man. Each and every Thursday, we come through with the best in independent music, the best topics to talk about, also the best interviews. You know what I mean? It's all up in the air. Every single Thursday that God puts breath in our body, we are here to do what we do, and that's that independent music, man. New Music and Business Thursday. So we might as well get the show going. You ready?
Let's do this. You know what?
Yes, sir. It's going down. New Music and Business Thursdays with your boy Chaotic to the one and my crazy co-host over there.
It's your bizzo, Zilla, Platinum Boy CFO, OTG, President.
Yeah, man. You know how it's going down, man. Each and every Thursday, man, we come through with the craziness. You know what I'm saying? Talking a lot of that crazy stuff.
Yes.
You know, man, we already got Sip in the
Yeah,
building.
my
What's
boy
up,
Sippy
Sip?
checking
You down in
in.
Mississippi right now,
Yeah,
checking in.
C-Boss affiliate.
Yes, sir. What's going down,
What's going
man?
on, Sip?
Y'all got it going on down there, man. Y'all doing your thing down there.
Yes.
Oh man, turn up for your boy. Him and Big Hen finna tear it down. You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
They in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, they're going to Houston, Texas. I believe they are there tomorrow.
Oh, right.
I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. So with that being said, you know how we always start the show off. We always started off with a joint, right? And this one
we got
right
my man
here,
on there.
it's only right? You know
Yeah,
what I
drop
mean?
it. Drop
Let's
that
do it.
Mississippi.
I'm about to take my shoes off in the booth. I feel like I'm at home, you know what I'm saying? The bass head, let it be special. This one for my first love. I'm just Mississippi, baby. You know what it is. Mississippi, Z. Here we go. Listen. I'm just a choosy lover, Mississippi, I love you. Been around the world and I place no one else above you. Gripping on that grain, sipping, switching lanes. Money over, so you know that pippin' game. I'm just a choosy lover, Mississippi, I love you. Been around the world and I place no one else above you. Gripping on that grain, sipping, switching lanes. Money over, just so you know that pippin' game. Born and raised in the dirty, in the trenches where they birthed me. Mama died when I was 30. It was up, that shit hurt me. Memories after memories. Young and wild and I was thugging. At age 9, I was hustling. At age 9, I was on the porch where the pillars at. Cross the line, I bring the killers back. Mississippi where it really had. On your headline, push your fitty back. Oh, he's up, look. Bees up, look. Get your cheese up. Hey. I know my life wasn't easy, but I put like it's breezy. I don't know gon' hate, but one of them need me. I ran away from the state, thinking that shit freed me. But this deep in my blood, and this forever gon' change me. Choosy love for Mississippi, I love you. Been around the world and I place no one else above you. Gripping on that grain, sipping, switching lanes. Money over, so you know that pippin' gang. I'm just a choosy love for Mississippi, I love you. Been around the world and I place no one else above you. Gripping on the grain, sipping, switching lanes. Money over, just so you know that pippin' gang.
Been around the world back again, but Mississippi my home. Permanent resident, I'ma represent until I'm dead and gone. Got a call from Sippin' Song. Okay, I knew that it was on. That's right. As soon as I pick up the phone, Mississippi low, we out of here gone. I come from the sip, what you know about the sippin'? They talk about money, but don't go and get it. Be hustling, handling business, trucking and begging. We shooting dice at the starlight. You can get killed in the club. Man, we do this for the love. We give this out the mud. Money over for nothing. That's how my neighborhood was. Yeah, this for the homies and thugs. That's right. That was pimping and pandering drugs. Okay, cause know that I'm trill with it. Matches under the hill with it. The sip so real with it. And y'all just gotta deal
I'm
with
just
it.
a choosy lover, Mississippi, I love you. Been around the world and I placed no one else above you. Gripping on that grain, sipping, switching lanes. Money over, so you know that pimping game. I'm just a choosy lover, Mississippi, I love you. Been around the world and I placed no one else above you. Gripping on that grain, sipping, switching lanes. Money over, just so you know that pimping game.
Yes, sir,
Yes,
man. Y'all know what it is.
sir.
It's New Music and Business Thursdays with your boy Kaotic One and who?
Zilla.
Tonight we
Yeah.
are joined by two hip hop pioneers of the Twin Cities. You know what I mean? These are some of the guys that put a lot of influence in on chaos. You know what I mean? When I was doing my chaos thing, you know,
Oh, yeah.
almost like that. I would call them the dynamic duo, the hip hop masters. I mean, I could put so many labels on them. You know what I mean? But what we gonna do, man, is hold on before we get to them, man. We got Sip in the building. We got Shawan in the building. What's up, sis? Is going down. We got Mr. Harry Tremaine Fulford in the building with a Better Road Foundation Incorporated. He said Saturday, back to school jam, September 2nd, Hamline Park, St. Paul, Minnesota, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. So if y'all out and about, man, y'all pull up, you know what I mean, and show some love, give back. You know, it's a back to school thing, man. We love the kids. So, you know, I might have to pull up out there if I get an opportunity. But yeah, man, as I was saying, man, we are joined tonight by two hip hop pioneers of the Twin Cities, and we finna dig deep into their brains, find out what they got going on and all that good stuff. You know, we know they got something real fly popping off this Sunday, and we're gonna let them tell you all about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and join them.
Join them in.
Yeah.
What's happening?
What up? What up?
Yo, what's up?
KI?
What's up?
Going down.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Man.
How y'all doing?
How y'all
How
doing?
y'all doing? Man, blessed, man. Blessed.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, won't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves for the people that don't know? You know, we get a lot of listeners from all across the countries. You know, we get a lot of playback action and all that. So go ahead and introduce yourselves and let them know who you are and all that good shit. Who want to go first?
Go ahead, Smoke.
What up? What up? What's going on, bro? Good to be here, man. I see you doing your thing. Been following you for a minute. My name's Smoke D, old school cat, DJ MC since '83. I gave a lot of MCs their first interviews on the mic, and you was one of them too, wasn't you? You was one of them. Yeah. What's poppin'?
Man, it's good.
Word up.
It's good to have
So
you.
I'm Derrick Delight. I'm the other half of the Smoke and Delight crew. Me and my man Smoke, we started back in high school in '82. Here it is, 40-something years later, you know. and we still out here, man, still representing hip hop in Minnesota, still trying to put it down. And we try to celebrate it on Sunday with an old school hip hop barbecue. So, you know, that's what we're here to talk about tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But before we dig deep into the hip hop barbecue, like, where are you both originally from?
Yeah,
I'm from Queens, New York. I'm from
Ohio,
Jamaica, Queens, New York, and from New York.
Queens, New York.
I'm from Ohio.
And okay, so New York and Ohio, and
Yeah.
So when now, before I pass the mic to Zilla, and he gonna ask you a question, I got another question. So I know that when I first moved to Minnesota and came here to start putting it down, you guys was doing y'all things. Y'all was like some of the first names of people that I heard about when I moved here. You know, so were you guys the originators of some of the hip hop in Minnesota, the hip hop scene here?
Real quick, Smoke, that's not on your end. All that chitter chatter. Is it Smoke?
It might be. Let me turn my stuff down, G.
Yeah, turn your stuff down. See, that's my producer's hat right there, Chaos.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know,
No,
I'm
I
hearing
know
this
I was
extra
hearing it.
noise in
I'm
the
like, I'm hearing
background.
the
It's like,
Hey,
yo,
TV.
dude.
yo, how you
I'm
gonna
hearing the TV
produce
or
this show?
something.
This ain't your show.
Hey,
How
you
you gonna
know,
produce this show, man?
hey, I'm just saying, man. You know, turn it
No
down,
doubt.
turn it
No
down.
doubt. My fault.
Mr.
My
Uh,
fault,
Snooper
brother.
said,
Well, go ahead and
Mr.
speak
Harry
since you
Quipper
speaking. Go
said,
on, speak.
all right,
Mr. Harry Quipper,
well,
Mr.
that
Harry
question that
Quipper
you
said,
asked, Chaos.
say that again.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say the question that you asked. Yeah, but me and Smoke were definitely part of the original crew that set it off. Also, my man Travitron, my original DJ from the Boogie Down Bronx, DJ D. When he came up here from New York, you know, he had contacts with Africa Bambaataa and Grandmaster Flash and some of the old school cats like that. So he was definitely official, and he became my DJ. And then Smoke joined our crew. We became the first crew in Minnesota doing shows at First Avenue. This was before Prince even made First Avenue famous with the Purple
It's
Rain
before
movie. You
Purple
know, so
Rain.
he was
Before
Right.
Purple Rain.
yeah. We was up in First Ave doing hip hop shows, man, when nobody really knew too much about hip hop here. So I would definitely say we were some of the founders of hip hop in Minnesota.
Hold on, Smoke. Come back in the
Yeah.
light, bro, so they can see you. Kind of dark.
Who that, D? That's you, D.
Yeah, Smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, right
Okay.
there. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah.
Come back in.
So yeah, no, y'all was the
Yeah,
originator.
that's
So y'all was doing y'all thing before Prince made it famous in Purple Rain, basically.
Oh man, because I had it all
I mean,
backwards. I actually thought that was Prince's club.
nah. Hey, for
A lot
real,
of people
on the
did. A
real,
lot of people did.
I mean, First Ave, they quick to claim Prince, but on the real talk, back in the day, they wouldn't let him play there when he first signed his first deal. They wouldn't let him play at First Ave.
Damn.
Yeah, so that ain't his
If you
club,
really
yo.
want to keep it
You
real,
know,
yeah. If you
you know,
really
I
want to
heard.
keep it real.
So like before I came to Minnesota, I heard stories like. So once I got here, I talked to people. They really like hate on Prince a lot before he really took over and did his thing. Because that's what I was hearing around here, that they just
I'm not gonna say so much. I'm not gonna say so much they hated on him, but you just got to realize where we're at. We're in Minnesota.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So we have to be real with it. We're in Minnesota. Prince was a black artist, and they weren't really trying to shine any spotlight on black music. So up until Prince really took off and got major and got universal, you know, then they started claiming, oh yeah, he's one of ours. But yeah, Prince did his first show at the Capri Theater in North Minneapolis, not downtown Minneapolis. He was on the north side with his people.
on Capri, at the Capri Theater. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Okay.
No, so go ahead, Zilla. You got a question?
Yeah. I want to know when would y'all first get into rap music? When did y'all first hear that first song that made you like, ooh, this is what I want to do?
Well, for me, since I'm not from New York, I'm from Ohio, Cincinnati. That first rap song was Rapper's Delight. When that dropped, that was 1979. When that dropped, that just opened up the floodgates for other rap songs to come up. But that's when I really got bit by the bug, Rapper's Delight, and then Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5, Treacherous 3. So Rapper's Delight 79 is the origin of most people's rap career. Now, that's speaking for me, not from New York. My man Derrick Delight from New York, so he's got a different scenario on that.
What about you, D? Let me hear what you got today.
My joint would have been 1976. So this was before Sugar Hill dropped their first rap song. I used to go to the parks out in New York, and we used to have DJs jamming in the parks, you know, pre-Flash, pre all of that, man. This was out in Queens, and they used to set up their equipment. You know, DJs used to rock. MCs used to get on the mic and do their thing. So I was like this 8-year-old kid, man, just looking at what they were doing and just being mesmerized by it. And I remember wanting to get on the mic, wanting to touch the turntables. And they told me, they was like, nah, you too young, you ain't ready for the mic. So they used to let me carry their crates of records, you know, when they packed up and got done and stuff like that. But yeah, I got the bug early, man, 76. So when I finally did hear Rapper's Delight on the radio, I was just like, wow. So they actually took what cats was doing in the park and now it's on wax.
Right.
So everybody can hear it. So I knew hip hop was gonna be big when everybody else was saying it was gonna be a passing fad. Here it is 50 years later, man, and it's still here.
That.
Yeah,
I remember that when they said it wouldn't last 10 years. You remember how they ran disco out, right?
Yep.
And that's what they played hip hop. Yeah, that brief day. Yup. Hey, another question, D, since you is from New York. I was looking at a segment on the origin of hip hop. They said, and let me quote, that hip hop was never supposed to leave the clubs of New York. It was always bounded to there. Somehow it leaked out. Is that true?
Well, I'm gonna say no, because before hip hop got to the clubs, hip hop was in the streets. And the clubs didn't want anything to do with hip hop. But eventually you start getting DJs like DJ Hollywood, you know, being able to go to different clubs and bring that whole hip hop environment, because once again, this was like post disco, but it was right after disco. So hip hop and disco kind of overlapped. But what DJ Hollywood and other DJs like him were doing, you know, they were either talking on top of the disco records, or they would extend the breaks of the disco records so that they could talk on top of it. And that's kind of how it branched off. So I'm not going to say it wasn't supposed to leave the clubs of New York. It probably was never supposed to get into the clubs of New York. But artists like Debbie Harry, which is from the group Blondie, you know, she came to New York. She really championed hip hop. So did the Clash. You know, some of those groups from London that came to New York for the punk rock scene, they seen what was going on with the hip hop scene, and they kind of got behind it. So having white artists get behind hip hop gave it that extra push to, you know, go outside of New York and become a national and eventually an international form of music.
All right. Okay. That's cool. That's so sad.
I wanna ask you guys, being that, you know, y'all are hip hop historians, how do y'all feel about the recent Melly Mel and Eminem situation?
Oh, I mean, Mel just put his foot in his mouth. Didn't know the white boy had skills like that. But, you know, that's, I guess, being an older cat and seeing these younger cats benefit and profit off the hip hop, especially a white cat. I'm sure Mel felt some way about it, you know. But being an MC, you're supposed to always think you the best. So I mean, he gonna challenge Eminem. If Eminem the best, I'm the best. So let me challenge the best. But Mel realized that he was kind of out of bounds with that right there.
Think about it, D.
Hey, I'm gonna leave it in Smoke D's hand. No comment is needed. Melly Mel is my man. I love me some Melly Mel, but Eminem is that dude. He's not. He's not.
Man. You can't take nothing from him, bro.
So
you can't.
New Music and Business Thursdays with Kaotic One and Zilla, and tonight we are joined by two Minnesota hip hop legends, Smoke D and Derrick Deight, in the building, talking about an event that's coming up this Sunday. But you know, we had to dig a little bit deep in their head before we got into the event that they're talking about. And I need to clear up something, Mr. Stevens. For years, I have always heard that you was the voice of MC Scat Cat. Is there any truth to that?
that is truth, brother. Yes, that is truth.
So
that is truth. Back in 1989.
Yeah, I always have heard that you was with, you know, on the Paula Abdul joint. So I never got the chance to ask you, but I said I was going to ask you. I appreciate that answer right there. So let's go ahead and talk about this event you guys got coming up this Sunday, the 50th. Let me pull it up real quick. The 50th barbecue, the hip hop 50th anniversary barbecue.
Yeah,
no doubt. That's going down Sunday. It's the 50th anniversary of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? But we going to take that time to celebrate the hip hop history in Minneapolis and St. Paul, because we got our own history. So we're going to do the barbecue, inviting out all the cats, the B-boys, the breakers, the graffiti artists, the MCs, and the DJs. and we're gonna celebrate ourselves. We can't wait for nobody else to celebrate. And since the 50th year hip hop is so popular right now, we need to go ahead and take advantage since the light is shined upon the hip hop culture. So we're gonna take that time to celebrate our culture here in the Twin Cities, because we do have a hip hop culture, and it started way before sound set.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So is this going to be the first of this type of event, or have you guys already embarked in other things like this?
Nah, this is kind of like the official joint that we trying to pop off, because we do want to do this every year. So this will kind of be the first year that we're really, putting an emphasis on celebrating Minnesota hip hop culture. But every year, man, we just want to bring cats together, because every year you've got new artists coming out, you got new DJs coming out. So I want the younger generation to always know where it started from, and just have them be able to get with the pioneers, some of the cats that was really here and championing it from the beginning. Give them a chance to get with them, ask some questions, take some pictures, just have some camaraderie, and just to enjoy each other's time. And hip hop, man, is people said it was going to be a passing fad, and here it is, 50 years later, we're still celebrating it. It's still the biggest form of music in the world. Absolutely.
It's stronger than ever.
Yeah, man, we just want to celebrate that every year.
Yeah.
And also, Chaos, we want to celebrate that, because it seems like every year in the last couple of years we've lost some pivotal figures in our hip hop community.
Yes, we have.
So we've lost a lot of people who helped pioneer this, and we want to recognize them too, because it's kind of fucked up. The only time you see people is at a funeral. We trying to come with something different. You know what I'm saying? We try to come with something different, and let's come celebrate life. So that's what we on, man.
And that's a beautiful thing, man. I also see that y'all going to do prizes for best hip hop fashion attire, best hip hop dress alike, and all that good stuff like that, man. Y'all definitely want to make sure that y'all come out, pop out this Sunday. It's going to be at the Phyllis Wheatley Field, and that is 1301 North 10th Avenue, Minneapolis, Minnesota 55411. And I see that y'all got the legendary Walter Q Bear Banks hosting. Man, he has a great history in Minnesota as well. Mr. Camo J, that's what I call him. Y'all definitely was I would say y'all was Camo J at one point. Did y'all have a hip hop Fridays or Saturday night?
Yeah, Friday nights was
Smoking Delight.
Yes. I'm telling you, Zilla, like they definitely are some of the pioneers and the people who inspire artists like me to be serious about my craft and do what I do.
Quick question, man. Quick question. How was it when y'all first heard this cat right here, Chaos?
Oh man, I knew Chaos was official the first time he handed me his CD, man.
Yeah, he came through. He came through,
Because the brother looked me in my eye and he was like, "Yo, this is Flame. You probably need to get this on the radio." So I mean, somebody coming at me with that much confidence, it's like, "Yo, we got to check this out." And then when we checked it out, he was official, man. He's thorough. I mean, he's advanced that now to what he's doing online. I mean, even your platform right here, man, it's official. So big ups to Chaos.
I try to stay putting in some work or something, you know what I mean? Learning from the best. And like I said, for me to come here so many years ago, and the first people that I was hearing about was guys like y'all, that just made me go even harder, because I was coming from a small town where established the way that it needed to be. So coming here was like next level. So then to be able to see guys like you and Travitron and Ray Seville, and man, it was just so many people that did their thing here that influenced me to take it serious and be serious about it. So, I have to give you guys your flowers, man. Y'all been doing your thing, and not many of us get the props that we deserve, but you guys definitely deserve everything that you got and everything that you're going to get. Straight Chaotic.
in our history between us, this is like my little brother. We grew up together. His father was my mom's little brother. And he was killed.
Oh, okay. Y'all family.
Yeah, he was killed back in 80. And his mom couldn't, you know,
man. It's you know.
But when I first heard this song, because we had like a 10-year split between us. I moved to Atlanta. And I didn't even know he had moved to Minnesota because I lived in Minnesota at one point, in 88. So when I first got his CD, I'm like, this my little cousin? It just threw me back because I'm like, oh my God, this ain't my little cousin. This too professional. It's too, man, this dude too talented. But yeah. Now fast forward 30 years later.
Appreciate
and with
that.
him,
we got some people in the building. Miss Moore said, "Hey, Anthony Smoke D Richie."
Peace.
She's the CEO of Wicked Body Frames.
That's Miss Wicked. What's up, Miss Wicked? I see you.
She's one of my exclusive partners. We do a lot of business together as far as promotion and stuff. We got Drama G in the building. He said, "Yo, what's up?" Mr. Fulford said Grandmaster Flash Furious 5. He also was talking about a little bit earlier, Central High School was somebody's first performance. Whoever we was talking about, I think he's talking about Prince. That's what
Prince. He's talking about
Prince. So.
Anthony McNabb said he wasn't Bob Dylan. They was talking about Prince as well. You know what I'm saying? And then Mr.
Big up McNabb. Big up McNabb. Iggy Knob.
Mr. Knob in the house.
Mr. Fulford said the IRM crew.
Definitely. Shout out IRM crew. That was the first Minnesota crew on wax.
Okay.
IRM crew.
Y'all used to battle Boys in Black.
Boys in Black.
Y'all know about that? Boys in Black.
Yeah, we know a little something about that. We know a little something about that.
Yeah, he definitely dropping in, tapping in, giving up some of that good history, man. You know,
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Boys in Black. They know about that history because they was right there too. St. Paul side,
right there.
Up to them.
Yeah. So, what do you guys got coming up in the near future? As far as like, I know Smoke, you definitely doing your DJ thing. Shit, we was just at an event together.
No doubt. Last week, yeah.
So what y'all got, man? What you guys got coming up, or let the people know.
Well, as far as myself, still DJing around town, trying to get some stuff together. Wintertime is kind of hard. People don't want to come out. But I was doing a little happy hour at Pimento's every Thursday, while you can enjoy that patio. But we still around town, we in the studio, we still rhyming, we still got bars, Chaos. We still got bars, no doubt. And we're gonna do a little something at the picnic. You can come check us out, man. But other than that, man, just trying to live and maintain, man. That's about it, man.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Stevens.
Man, with me, man, I'm in a whole different era of my life, man. I'm on grandpa duties now. You know what I'm saying? My granddaughters yesterday took them out to the state fair with me. Okay. And then I'm working, behind the scenes. I'm the production manager for 89.3 The Current, which is part of Minnesota Public Radio. It's a rock station, so anything that's pre-recorded comes through my department. So I've been with them now for almost 19 years, man. So I'm still doing radio, started in radio in 82 at KBEM North High School. Smoke was in the same class with me. And I'm still doing radio just behind the scenes, no longer on the mic. Every now and again, I might get on the mic and do a little specialty show, Black History Month, MLK special, something like that. Right. But for the most part, man, just behind the scene and enjoying the next chapter, the next phase of my life. Like I said, grandpa duties. So that's what it is.
Quick question, man. What y'all think about the state of hip hop right now as it is flowing right now? What is y'all take on the state of hip hop?
I mean, I think the state of hip hop, man, it's always evolving, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always evolving, and that's a good thing. The only thing I would say is because I'm 55 years old,
Right.
I know the history of how they did jazz music, how they did rock and roll, how they did the blues. And when I say how they did it, I'm talking about how they packaged it up, how they commercialized it, how they watered it down, how they gave it to a new market. Instead of calling it R&B, they called it rock and roll. You know, so I'm just saying, let's not let hip hop go the same route that all of these other genres went that we created. We created this music, so we need to, you know, basically have ownership of it.
Right.
So, but I don't mind seeing, you know, white people on the mic, because you got some white boys and white girls that can really rip it up. But just don't let them take over this music form the way they've tried to take over other music forms. We have to have ownerships. And with that, you know, we got to start our own museums. Why are we waiting around for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to induct us into something when we got enough rappers that have made multi-million dollars? Let's get our own hip hop museum set up and start, you know, archiving some of that stuff. So that's all I would say, man.
Man, I definitely agree with you on
What
that.
about you, Smoke? What's your take?
I mean, hip hop is hip hop, man. It's a culture. One thing that I need some of these young cats to realize that rap is a part of hip hop. Hip hop is a state of mind. It's an attitude. It's a culture. There's other elements, DJing, graffiti, and breakdancing, and fashion and style. All that makes up the culture of hip hop. But a lot of people think hip hop is what you hear rapping on the mic. So I just think that people need to know their history, because according to my man Grandmaster Flash and a lot of cats, the rappers came last. DJs were the first. Rappers came last. Yeah. But the way they celebrate who they want to celebrate, because they can package it and market it, these young kids better be rare, because they signing these 360 deals. They signing their life away. These record companies are putting life insurance policies on these rappers, and they dying off. Don't die for the neighborhood that your mama renting. Quote from Jay-Z.
Man,
right.
That ain't deep right there. That's church.
That's deep right there.
For real. So before we get you guys out of here, can both of you guys give us a past experience of the hip hop and like a memorable moment that you was extremely proud of, or anything like that, just to give some influence to somebody else that's gonna see this back?
Ours might be the same, Smoke. Because with me, I think about my man Watt.
I missed it.
No, I was saying ours might be the same, because with me, my man Wattmaster Clarkey from St. Paul, he did the first Minneapolis versus St. Paul battle, and that's one that comes to mind. Because me and Smoke, I remember we had a flyer. We didn't know any rappers in St. Paul. All we saw was they had their names on a flyer.
Yeah, never
they
been
had
to St.
Minneapolis
Paul.
rap names on a flyer, and they were like, "There's gonna be a battle between Minneapolis and St. Paul." So me and Smoke took the flyer home, and we wrote battle raps with everybody's name on that flyer. We called them out. We went over there. We destroyed it. We got the trophies. Matter of fact, I still got my trophy. From 1986. We had to run out the party, right? Check this out. We had to run after the party after we ended up winning the battle. So I think Smoke dropped his trophy the first night.
Yeah, I dropped my joint. I dropped my joint on the ground.
1986.
Dang.
Yeah,
so that's mine, man. That's mine.
Man, that is love, man.
Yeah, that's the highlight of mine too, man.
That kind of yours too, Smoke?
Yeah, that's a highlight to me. But another highlight is just doing shows and DJing with my man, rest in peace, Disco T. Soul Technicians. We had a run over at T's place over south, and that's a highlight too. That brother, he was a very influential brother in this culture. He taught the DJs the DJ hustle. So spending time with that brother right there, since he's no longer gone, that's the highlight that I cherish right there.
Hey man, before y'all get out of here, I got a real question to ask y'all, man. And is my little brother always mentioned it to me. Now, like you said, I'm about the same age as y'all. I'm 56.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew
Mhm.
hip hop started in 78 for me.
Mhm.
I done seen city after city, major cities pop out, get shine. What is the deal with Minneapolis, Minnesota? It is, I'm serious.
Well, I mean,
the music culture there,
I mean,
I know it.
yeah.
But
Unfortunately,
mm-hmm.
unfortunately, just our location, our demographics, and we don't have that market, that black market, like New York or Chicago, where they're gonna support the local artists. Case in example, Prince had to leave Minnesota to blow up. He had to leave. So it's kind of hard to really put Minneapolis on the map. But I mean, and with this new technology, I mean, anybody can get on now. But this coming from back in the day, wasn't no labels here, wasn't no executives here. How can we get signed if we live in Minnesota? We don't live in New York or we don't live in Cali where the labels are.
Right.
So earlier in the hip hop, culture, that was the problem for Minnesota really getting on.
And then I think just to add to that, at one point we did have some labels here, but those labels were trying to sign acts that sounded like Prince because they wanted to capitalize off of that Minneapolis sound. So, you had groups like Maserati, The Crash, Low Key. You had R&B groups being able to come to Minnesota and get their thing off. But the hip hop artists that were here in Minnesota, we couldn't get no love. I remember Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis in an interview I did with them years ago. They kind of threw the middle finger up to hip hop, talking about the sampling and the lack of creativity. But then about 3 years later, they sampled Sly and the Family Stone for Janet Jackson's joint. So I'm like, okay, they said one thing, but their actions are showing that they have to follow what hip hop is doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's basically what everybody does, man. I mean, there's nothing that I don't watch that hasn't had hip hop affiliation in it some kind of way.
Right.
Yeah.
We got Mr. Afro Preacher in the building.
Right.
Going down. He said he checking in.
Church on the move.
Look, bro, hit this one right here. This is our homeboy from South Africa right here. Mr. Mn, man. He's a real talented artist, man. That we got.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple of years ago. Check him out, man. For real. Okay. He's from Cape Town, South Africa.
Yeah.
Oh, he's from the heart. He's from the home of that MN Piano, that new music that's taking over. MN Piano. Yeah. That's the new Afro beat straight from South Africa. Right. So big up to him. Big up.
Yeah.
Me and him actually did a song together.
Yep.
Oh, word.
Okay.
Yeah, he on my last project, so I was able to get that done with him. But man, we ain't gonna hold y'all up. Man, won't y'all go ahead and individually tell everybody where they can follow you at and all that good stuff like that? Go ahead, Smoke. Start with you.
You can follow me.
Well, hold on.
Go ahead, D.
Go ahead, D.
Who you got? You got D on the screen.
All right. If you got me on the screen, I got a Facebook page. I got an Instagram page. I really don't know how to operate my Instagram page, to be honest with you.
You better go ask your granddaughter.
Facebook, Derrick Deight on Facebook. Connect with me. I usually respond, within a couple of days. And that's about it, man.
Okay.
I don't really do the Facebook thing too much. I mean, online stuff too much, but.
All right.
No doubt. You can hit me up, Anthony Smoke D Richie on Facebook and on Instagram. And that's about it. Email houseofdjs1983@gmail.
All right.
Okay.
So, man, we appreciate y'all for stopping dropping that info.
Man, thank you, brother. Thank you.
Before y'all roll out, man, I got to take a bow because I have, like my cousin said, I have met some legends that's been around in hip hop for going on 50 years, man. And I'm honored to be in y'all presence right now. You
appreciate that,
my brother.
And I will be hitting y'all up on Facebook. D,
Hit me up. Hit me up. Hit
get
me
your
up.
grandkids to show you what's going on.
No
'Cause I
doubt.
used to work.
No doubt. All right.
Oh yeah, man.
Man, I
I
love it,
definitely
man.
will see y'all out there Sunday. I'm gonna come out there and set
All
up.
right. One love. One love.
Hey.
This Sunday, come on out, y'all. Hip Hop 50th barbecue.
Right.
Yeah,
I missed this one, but next year I will be seeing y'all in person. You heard me?
My man,
For
that's
sure.
what I want to hear.
We trying to make it bigger and better. So we need everybody to contribute. And let's go ahead and do our own festival right here in Minneapolis.
Right. Y'all right,
Hey.
man. We need to keep hip hop alive in our own way, man. And I think it's enough musical history in Minneapolis, Minnesota to do that.
True.
For real.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yes.
Thank you for coming.
One love.
And
My
anytime, man, y'all check in with your boy, holla. But I'll definitely see you guys.
Got you.
Yes.
Got you. All right.
One love.
Peace, man.
Peace. Yeah, man, that was Smoke D and Derrick Light in the building. New Music and Business Thursdays, man. That's how it's going down, man. You know,
that was a hit.
Best in the building, you know, man. Like this is another successful interview right here, man. Dropping nuggets on top of y'all head. You know, we're gonna put a lot of playback action on this, so you know, I'm gonna definitely chop it up, make some reels, and do all of that. But definitely, y'all definitely pop out too. Let me see. Let me get it up. Let me get it up here. Let me get it up here. And no pun intended. Let me get it up. Let me see. Man, let me get it up. Let me get it up here, baby. But yeah, man, that was a dope interview right there.
Man, that's just love of you know, the people that you know that know you when you first started out, and that's some love right there, little bro.
Yeah.
That is seriously.
Definitely, yes. But y'all definitely pop out this Sunday. We're gonna be at I think it's let me see what it is. It's 1301 North 10th Avenue, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 55411. The festivity starts at 12 p.m. and it goes all the way to 7 p.m. So they will have food trucks, vendors. They said you can bring your grill, bring your tent and chairs, relax, enjoy, have fun. You want more info about it? Hit them up 612-245-6468. Hit them up and definitely get with them. Check it out. Our KMHP Digital Radio will be out there and handing out flyers and different stuff like that. You know, got the backdrop set up. Y'all definitely pop out and come kick it with us, man. We got Jay Harlan in the building. Yeah, Jay, come on over. Come try to pop out this Sunday, man. Come take some pictures in front of the backdrop with your boy, man. You know how we do this, man. It's a KMHP family affair, and it would be dope to see you in the building, bro. So definitely
drop that new Jay Harlan, man. Jay Harlan, man. I love that little cut he got out, bro. That's going in hard.
The newest one that I got from him is this one right here. Let me pop this one right here, baby. New Music and Business Thursdays with Kaotic 1 and who?
Zilla.
What it do is run a J. Oh my God. I've been working every day. I don't work no play. Good sweat, no breaks. Gotta earn my place. Sure. I'ma do what it takes. You better get it by the way. I'm on a mission, got a plan. I'ma make them understand. I'ma put in that work every single day. I'ma show them I'm a champion. Go to the world, I'm a champion. Kind of throne, I'm a champion. Better know that, gotta know that. So bold, it's a champion. Ice cold, I'm a champion. Beast mode, I'm a champion. Better know that, gotta know that, gotta know that.
Play the game when we done, we ghost. Be a legend on the way when we done, we toast. Blow blood, snake plays, this time I suppose. Going hard, no breaks, this is all we know. My life I lead, I don't talk about it. Do it for the fees in them large amounts. Catch weight for the cheese shit, all it counts. Put it on me, making all this bounce. Going hard in the paint for the four. Staying on top, never off course. Do it for the game, so I do it like chores. Got the whole flame, need niggas in the morgue. I need the whole lane, know I'm outside. Go LeBron for the pain for the south side. This a mini yeah thing should be outliers. Run it up for the game, fuck a outside.
I've been working every day. I don't work no play. Good sweat, no breaks. Gotta earn my place, sure. I'ma do what it takes. You better get up out of the way. I'm on a mission, got a plan. I'ma make them understand. I'ma put in that work every single day. I'ma show them I'm a champion. Put to the world, I'm a champion. Kind of throne, I'm a champion. Better know that, gotta know that. So cold, it's a champion. Ice cold, I'm a champion. Beast mode, I'm a champion. Better know that, gotta know that.
I pass here trying to run the top. Made it still here, I ain't gonna stop. Entertained by the bill, shit from the pop. Got this not the field, got my one at top. Going hard in the paint for the score. Never gonna change, bitch, you want more. Stay in my lane, had get off the floor. Take it out the paint, put it all on the board. I ain't never gonna change, it's my lifestyle. Know I made it out the game, so these light maps. Know it's money over fame, tell them pipe down. Gotta do it for the game, hold the light down. Real niggas don't change on the team, on the court. In it for the game, when you really love the sport. Ain't it no plane, just holding down the fort. Ain't tryna buy a plane, but you want the whole port.
I've been working every day. I don't work no play. Good sweat, no breaks. Gotta earn my place, sure. I'ma do what it takes. You better get up out of the way. I'm on a mission, got a plan. I'ma make them understand. I'ma put in that work every single day. I'ma show them I'm a champion. Put to the world, I'm a champion. Kind of throne, I'm a champion. Better know that, gotta know that. So cold, it's a champion. Ice cold, I'm a champion. Beast mode, I'm a champion. Better know that, gotta know that.
Yes, sir. That was Jay Harlan with Champion. Man, it's going down. New Music and Business Thursdays with your boy Kaotic One and Zilla each and every Thursday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We come through, play the best in independent music, talk about the latest topics, and we do dope interviews like the one we did tonight with Smoke D and Derrick Deight of Minneapolis, Minnesota, the pioneers, man. One from New York, one from Ohio. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Put it down. They was one of they was a dynamic duo that kind of shaped the Minnesota hip hop scene. You know what I mean? So without cats like them, I don't know where the hell the Minnesota music scene would be at. You know, but then like I said, they influence people like me to be able to do my thing and to carry it on and carry it over. You know what I mean?
So if you would never met them, where you think you would be at?
Well, I would probably still be doing what I'm doing and doing music and stuff. I don't know. I because I mean I've always had even before I got here, I always had music in me. So I was going to do it one way or the other. But it was just, seeing cats like them that was doing their thing is what influenced me to do what I was doing. You know what I mean? Because I was like, well, we do have a scene here. Because D-ville didn't have no scene like that.
No.
So they definitely had a scene here. So it was able to, like when I first got here, I won the first taste I got being here, I had won 2 tickets to Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock because I rapped in front of the class at my new high school I was going to. I had went to this school called Henry, and I rapped for the class and got some tickets, won some tickets. And that was like my first hip hop show that I went to here and everything. So, that it just really changed up a lot of stuff. But sisters in the building. You in the building. I seen that post earlier talking about you on the planes. Where you done took your butt to, sis? But yes, this right here, man, we gonna sponsor. This is right here, sponsored by Wicked Body Frames. All y'all ladies and gentlemen, if you want some of that fly shit, that good shit, then definitely head over to www.wickedbodyframes.com and get your apparel on. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got to get my stuff. I ain't got a chance to get mine. She got a couple of joints on there for men that I definitely want. So hint. Hint.
Birthday.
Yeah, my birthday coming up. Hint. Got a couple shirts on that joint that I was like, yes, I need to have those. But no, man. I mean, yeah, man. But I look forward to being out there Sunday at the hip hop barbecue, man. This is definitely something that Minnesota needs. You know, we
Mhm.
definitely got to keep that spirit alive and that energy alive because, like I said, it's already slim here, slim to
Mhm.
none. You know what I mean? As far as the identity, yes, we have a lot of people doing it, but as you heard them say, the demographics really work hard against us. So,
Yeah.
you know, one of the things I had to do, leave Minnesota. You know what I mean? So, but the only thing that was good for me was once I left Minnesota, I learned so much knowledge.
Right.
I learned the
Mhm.
game. I learned that dudes in the industry was phony. You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
learned publishing. I learned contracts, management, everything. That was
Oh,
what you know.
speaking of publishing, you see that Mace finally got his.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Congratulations
Fine.
to Mace.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
him and Cameron just did a deal, didn't they, for like 30 or 60 million or something for their show?
Yeah, they did. And
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm speaking all that type of energy into existence for us. That's
mhm.
what we headed to, man.
Right,
You know what I mean? Like you got to see the vision, and if you don't see the vision, then
right.
we'll see you when we get there. When when we walking down that red carpet and you on the side over there, we shot you out. I
Yeah,
appreciate it. You know what I mean? But the true ones, the day ones, know who they are. Stay
right.
in the business. You know what I mean? We on new
Mhm.
music and business Thursdays, man. And I think I'm gonna play a couple more songs before we get up out of here. You know, like this one right here, "My World."
Yeah, 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 Come on, baby girl, won't you slide into my world? I give you diamonds and them pearls and all. Come on, baby girl, won't you slide into my world? I give you diamonds and them pearls and all.
Jump in the whip and we can slide to the set. Have you laced up my Louis, hella drip around your neck. Make a move you'll never forget. Cause it's just how it is when you ride with a pimp. When I try to get her home with this line, like, baby, what you doing around this time? Are you up for some dinner and some wine? I can see that you feeling me, I ain't blind. But you still trying to hold back and waste time. Whisper in your head while I grip up on your waistline. I can guarantee you a great time. And I got a strong will, you can't break mine. And you will be with me in due time. That's what I know now, heard through the grapevine. Cause you cold under pressure, that's why you shine. Damn right you a diamond, that's why I'm mine. Digging deep for something different, it's hard to find. And I'm convinced that it's you, so I'm inclined to put in all of this effort and all this time. Because you'll be mine before you know it is for sure. And I won't blow when it comes to your mind. I'll always be on it. By the look in your eyes, I can tell that you want it. So
Come on, baby girl, won't you slide into my world? I give you diamonds and them pearls and all. Come on, baby girl, won't you slide into my world? I give you diamonds and them pearls and all.
plus, I love the way you get going, how you smile. And when you put that shit on, you got so much style. And when it comes to the sheets, how you like to get wild. When it comes to the streets, how you air out the crowd. And if we gotta hit a lick, you'll lay shit down. Plus, you all about it back, then you chase it down. Do it right, it can't erase us now. Sit back and just laugh as the money piles. Cause we'll never lack with each other. Always on point, watching the back of each other. Get out of jail, we'll clap for each other. Bustin' back to back, they don't stutter. Hell no, I don't even want another, just you. Cause you a sexy bad motherfucker, that's true. So fuck them other niggas and the chance to stay blue. No matter what we face, we always pull through. For it to work, when I yank, you gotta pull too. Yeah, baby girl, you already know. When you gotta So, fuck all this convincing and all that. I think it's about time that you, make that next move, which is your best move. And,
Come on, baby girl, won't you slide into my world? I give you diamonds and them pearls and all. Come on, baby girl, won't you slide into my world? I give you diamonds and them pearls and all. Come on, baby. Baby, come on, baby. Won't you slide into my world? Yeah, I know what you like.
Yeah, new music
Yeah.
and business Thursdays. That right there is a new artist by the name of June off 35th. And he called that one "My World."
Like that.
Mhm.
June
I'll
on
definitely
35th.
check that
Okay.
joint out. You heard it right here first on New Music and Business Thursdays with Chaotic One and Zilla. But like I said, man, I'm gonna play a couple more joints and then we're gonna get up out of here. You know what I mean? I got another brand new one from another artist out of Mississippi. But I believe he's coming from Jackson, Mississippi. And this one right here is from Huggy B. He called this one right here Jail Bars on New Music and Business Thursdays with Chaotic One and who?
Zilla.
Let's do it, baby.
Yeah, I thank God I made it out. Now you live a minute, I said it. Yeah, the motherfuckers, they talk the game. I live this shit. Let go. All I see is blue lights, green lights, yellow lights, and red lights. Ambulances, them cop cars, them fed vests, and them jail bars. 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 Triple beam, duct tape, fish scale, and all base. Arm and hammer, that real hammer, that isotope for that real weight. Break it down, add a 9. Got 5 of them, add a brick. Hit a quick lick, double up, go drop them off, and then buy you 6. This time, sell them all raw. Watch your clientele grow quick. On the real can't elevate. They tell you shit. Them haters still out to get you now. Watch your back at all time. Got jack boys, got gold diggers, got jealous niggas and the FBI. Jealous niggas and the FBI, they the worst ones. So lay low. Keep a 40 cal and a paperwork or stat spot everywhere you go. You in the game now, knee deep. 10 toes up, feel me. Keep your mouth closed. If you hit the flow, don't say shit to the po-pos. Yeah. See, a lot of y'all spit that game, but you never really lived it. Nah. I thank the Lord I made it out. Now you know what? You're listening to the realest. Huggy B. All I see is blue lights, green lights, yellow lights, and red lights. Ambulances, them cop cars, them fed vests, and them jail bars. 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 Real, that's like game. Real, that's like game. Y'all talking, but I live it. I'm real, that's like game. Real, that's like game. Real, that's like game. Y'all talking, but I live it. I'm real, that's like game. Since money is the motive. Keep your head high and your block is on. No phone talk, your circle small. Keep realness when your money long. Your money long, move out of town. Lay low, then drop the price. Let them waiting on you, cause they know you cold as ice. Whole team can be rich as but there'll still be jealousy. Still got me in the city streets hating on me cause they envy me. Did my thing and laid back. 16.5 I paid that. A real dope boy like Big Meech, Craig Pettis and Ray McGee. Boss of a kind like the real Ross. Interstate 10 I travel that. Pack the work in suitcases, send it back in Amtrak. Work Snow White like Anthrax. That was way before rap. I was walking around in a full meat with a Rolex on and a Cuban link. Yeah, see a lot of y'all spit that game, but you never really lived it. Nah, I thank the Lord I made it out. Now you know what? You're listening to the realest. Huggy B. All I see is blue lights, green lights, yellow lights, and red lights. Ambulances, them cop cars, them fed vests, and them jail bars. 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 Real, that's like game. Real, that's like game. Y'all talking, but I live it. I'm real, that's like game. Real, that's like game. Real, that's like game. Y'all talking, but I live it. I'm real, that's like game.
Yeah. Yes, sir. That right there, that was Huggy B. And let me get him correct. He's out of Columbia, Mississippi. That's Huggy B right there, Columbia, Mississippi. And he called that one right there, Jail Bars. You rocking with that one? I like that.
That's nice. I like that. Mississippi, stand up, bro.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I was chopping it up with him, and he knows Big Hen. I got to see if Big Hen know him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So Big Hen definitely be out there putting that work in. You know what I'm saying? He got people from all over. Because when I was on my way down there, I was chatting it up with Huggy B. You know what I'm saying? So he was telling me that he knew Big Hen and stuff. So I got to tap in with Big Hen and see if Big Hen know Huggy B.
Right.
And Huggy B is out of Columbia, Mississippi. Let me
Yeah.
get him right. Let me get them together. But like I said, man, we do this each and every Thursday. We do dope interviews. We talk a lot of SHIT, the latest topics, and we play the hottest independent music from the independent stars of the world. Me and this guy right here, he broadcasts all the way live from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? But we puts it down. And I'm going to play one more joint before I get up out of here. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let's get into it. You ready to do this?
Yeah, let's drop it,
New
baby.
Music and Business Thursdays with Kaotic One and who?
Zilla.
I know there's a trying time. Never lose hope, stay focused. I know your pressure is messed up around the clock. But I know who's over gonna come soon. I know there's a trying time. Never lose hope, stay focused. I know your pressure is messed up around the clock. But I know who's over gonna come soon.
This is the part of the game when I ain't playing fair. Eating up all of the food and I ain't bout to share. One of a kind, nobody else compares. Addicted to the money, it must be in the air. I can't stop, won't stop. That's what Diddy said, I do the money dance. I'm trying to get to the Diddy bread. I'm trying to change up my circumstance, flipping all these riches and give you bitches just one more chance to get down with this team and get this cream. Cause I'm on track and this train is moving full speed. And with that bullshit y'all be on, y'all can miss me. I keep my own company cause I don't love misery. I'm here to open eyes and make history. Call me that real guy, I guess that's why they feeling me. And I didn't learn the game, it wasn't instilled in me. And I earned all of my stripes, chaotic energy.
I know there's a trying time. Never lose hope, stay focused. I know your
What up, Lady E?
up around the clock. But I know who's over gonna come soon. I know there's a trying time. Never lose hope, stay focused. I know your pressure is messed up around the clock. But I know who's over gonna come soon.
I be moving at the speed of light and I'ma shine through. Stand up for your own cause it's on, I think it's time to. Cause that's what brilliant minds do. Chin up to the sky, cause that's how God designed you. Follow the blueprint, add up your 2 cents, but tighten up your 2 lips, cause they can sing shit. I know a trillion times these rappers lying to us all in a trillion lines, sending them mixed signs. They think I'm out my mind, but I'm just stating facts, investing in yourself to see the wealth. Can you picture that? Cause I remember back in the days when I was slinging packs, getting stacks, leveled up and now I'm signing checks, calling them G's shots, cause I came a long way from them back blocks, sitting in them crack spots. I'm from the have-nots, where they plan and plot to get a nigga for his life and everything he got. So
I know there's a trying time. Never lose hope, stay focused. I know your pressure is messed up around the clock. But I know who's over gonna come soon. I know there's a trying time. Never lose hope, stay focused. I know your pressure is messed up around the clock. But I know who's over gonna come soon.
Yeah, that was yours truly, Chaotic.
Yeah.
My South Africa brother, Mr.
Platinum brother.
all the way from Cape Town, South Africa. We made that joint happen, man.
With y'all, boy.
I like that.
Yeah, I love that.
It's definitely out of my lane. You know what I mean? But it's definitely at the same time, it's right up my alley. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I was just trying something different. And like I said, man, my brother all the way from Cape Town, South Africa, made that happen. We made that happen. Glad we made that happen. We got the vice president of Platinum Boy in the building. Be humble. I don't know what you put up there, but it's showing 2 boxes, brother. Be humble. Mr. Be Humble is supposed to humbly get with me so we can take care of this show that he has coming. So we have to talk about that, brother. But anyway, I am Chaotic One, and that's my co-host. What's your name, dude?
Zilla. And we are Platinum Boy Music.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And each and every Thursday, we come and we do this show right here called New Music and Business Thursdays. We play nothing but independent music. We talk about the latest topics and we do the interviews, dope ones. Like tonight, we did Smoke D and Derrick Delight, two hip hop pioneers in Minnesota. And this Sunday coming up, they have the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and it's the hip hop barbecue, man. It's going to go down. It happens this Sunday, September the 3rd at Phyllis Wheatley. Let's see, it's at the Phyllis Wheatley Field, and that's 1301 10th Avenue, Minneapolis, Minnesota 55411. Once again, that's 1301 North 10th Avenue, Minneapolis, Minnesota 55411. They will have some hip hop pioneers, more than them, out there. You can catch me, KMHP, my whole team in the building. We're gonna be out there handing out flyers, letting the people know we exist. We're gonna have a backdrop out there. Come take some pictures. Let your family know this is something, a community event. It's hip hop. They're gonna be having different ciphers from each era, from like the 70s all the way up until now.
Oh, I'm gonna miss that. Oh my
It's gonna
God.
be MC by Walter Q Bear Banks.
Uh-huh.
Also, it's hosted by Smoke and Delight as well. Music is provided by Kimmy O'Haley and Dan Speak. With guest DJs and MCs, B-boys and B-girls. They will have prizes for the best hip-hop fashion attire, best hip-hop dress alike. They also will have 50 years of hip-hop t-shirts available. So there will be food trucks, vendors. You can bring your grill, bring your tent and chairs. It starts at 12 and it goes all the way to 7 p.m. If you want to know more information, hit up 612-245-6468. Like I said, KMHP Digital Radio will be out there. We are the home of hip hop and R&B, digital radio station, taking over things and making moves right here in Minnesota, changing the trajectory, man. But we broadcast to the world, man. And
Yes.
I appreciate all the listeners, man, that we get each month, man. We in the thousands, bro. High
Right.
thousands of
Right.
listeners that we get, and we got more shows coming to the station. But you can catch your boy each and every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central Standard Time with the weekend cook up. I play the best in old school, new school, independent. I talk all the stuff, like, it's crazy. But I also got a new show that's coming called the Chaotic Hour, and it's going to be Monday through Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. So, I am looking for a co-host right now, a female co-host that lives in the Twin Cities area, preferably Minneapolis area and stuff like that. So we can make it happen. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be a really dope show. It's gonna be something that every night you can catch it. But
Yep.
we also got Vita Godiva Godiva Goddess that's coming each and every Tuesday, 6 to 8 p.m. with the Method to the Madness show. We also got Be Humble coming Sundays, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. with the Glorious Devotion Gospel Hour for that inspiration and get your gospel on. We're gonna be versatile. Then we got yours truly right down there. Mr. Zilla is going to be doing
Sir, yes, sir.
Wednesdays. So, it's
Opinionated Wednesdays. Y'all check me out from
So,
7
yeah.
to 9.
It's coming soon, man. So,
Yes.
we got a lot of shows, and I'm looking, like I said, I'm looking for more on-air personalities. We are going to be doing Fridays. We're going to start dedicating Fridays to mixed DJs. We're going to start premiering different DJs throughout the day and their mixes and stuff like that. So, man, if you are a DJ and you are looking to get your mixes, get some exposure on your mixes, definitely hit us up at KMHP Digital Radio at gmail.com. But your mixes have to be clean. That's the only thing. So once again, that's KMHP Digital Radio at gmail.com. Mixes must be clean, but we haven't started that yet. I will be doing an official campaign behind that and all that stuff. So, I appreciate the love. But like I said, man, you can catch me and my squad this Sunday, September the 3rd, at the 50th anniversary hip hop barbecue, hosted by Smoking Delight, MC by Walter Bear Banks, music by Kimmy O'Haley and Dan Speak, guest DJs and MCs, B-boys and B-girls, best prizes for best hip hop fashion attire, best hip hop dress alike. They will have 50 years of hip hop t-shirts available, vendors, food trucks, KMHP will be out there with the backdrop. Y'all make sure y'all pop out, take a picture with your boy, come meet Kaotic One and meet, man, some of the other team. We're gonna try to get everybody out there this Sunday, but I definitely will be out there. So y'all pop out. Come holler at your boy. Come take a picture with me. I'm gonna be handing flyers out and all that stuff. KMHP, we are forced to be reckoned with, and we will be one of the first digital radio stations in Minnesota. That's a powerhouse. I said it first. You heard it right here.
Don't say it again in all time.
Speaking into existence, baby. That's how it happens. You feel me?
So go get your Adidas tracksuits and your fat shoestrings.
Definitely. But man, we're about to get up out of here. You want to give anybody a shout out before you get out of here?
Man, I would like to give no, I really don't. No, let me stop. Shout out to Smoke D, Derrick Delight, man. It was a pleasure meeting you guys, man. Shout out to everybody that checked in tonight, man, from Sippy Zone to Shawan to Harry Truman Fuller to President of HG Closing, Lady E. Man, Jay Harlan, man, we appreciate y'all, bro. For real. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mac Mass in the building.
Yes.
He tapped in tonight as well. And everybody that tapped in that didn't comment or anything, man, we appreciate all that, man. Definitely hit the love button all across the country. We broadcast everywhere. Y'all make sure that y'all hit that love, that like, whatever button to show love. Make sure you hit the share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you got some music, now tonight's show, we could play any music and unedited and all that.
Right.
So if you got some unedited music, it's pbmworld1@gmail.com. But I must warn you, it's $5. You got to hit the $5 cash app with $5, baby. But once again, that email address is pbmworld1@gmail.com. You feel me? But Mr. Smith is already putting in his excuse of his absence of not being there. Yeah, man, we are in the building, baby. Sunday, we will be out there, man. Definitely come pop out with your boy and take a picture, meet me. I'm gonna be handing out flyers. Take a picture with the backdrop, the KMHP. We in the building. We are forced to be reckoned with. And we up out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody. I can't never think of everybody, but shout out to everybody. We got another interview
next week.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, bro. I know you can't be there. But next week we got another dope interview. So with that being said, man, we up out of here. Kaotic, Zilla.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.
Baby.